Just talking about the vegan lifestyle.
The vegan lifestyle, being athletic, I think that's another portion that's missed a lot. A lot of people think that if you go vegan, like you can't be athletic anymore.
I'm 200 pounds and I'm like 6'1", but you're making me look small in this video.
Yeah, I'm 6'6", 240. So.
And tell the folks out there. So how long have you been vegan for?
I've been vegan for 11 years now.
John, good to meet you. I'm Jake. This is our first time meeting.
Yes.
But I follow you on Instagram, and all I know of you is that once in a while you come in on the story and you're just at the gym on the fitness bike and you're talking about being vegan while you're sweating bullets.
Oh yeah. I like to do the Stairmaster.
Yeah.
So I'm always on the Stairmaster, and I figured, what better way to get through this painful ass 30 minutes of torture than to talk to my people.
So send a message or distract you.
Yeah.
So
and people always have questions for me anyway. So I'm like, that's good. Let's go ahead and talk now, and let me answer those questions instead of missing an email or missing a message. And I think they like it more too. It's more interactive. So I've been doing that. It's been fun. Yes, I actually love doing it. 30 minutes. I got a hoodie on. It's funny. One of the biggest questions is always, why do you have a full sweatsuit on? I'm like, I'm trying to sweat.
Is it just a sweater? Or you doing plastic suits too?
No, I don't like all the plastic suits. But I like, breathable, but I'm just increasing my core temperature. So I have a goal by March that I'm trying to get down to 8%. So it's on its way. So I'm just.
You're looking pretty cut.
I'm working. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Thank you. Yeah.
So what is your Instagram channel for those people that are watching?
Badass Vegan on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, also Snapchat, same thing, and Periscope. If people can use Periscope.
I think that's why I followed you, because you're the badass vegan. I try to call myself the vegan athlete. So I like the strong athletic vegan type and that kind of stuff. But you don't live here in the Phoenix area. You live in Florida.
Miami. Yeah.
So what are you doing here?
I got invited to speak at the Veg Fest, so
I just caught some of your speech.
Yeah. So I came on out.
Just talking about the vegan lifestyle.
The vegan lifestyle, being athletic. I think that's another portion that's missed a lot. A lot of people think that if you go vegan, you can't be athletic anymore. So we just like to dispel that myth, or you can't be black and be vegan. So that's another thing we want to dispel that myth too.
I never thought about that one, but I guess
we get it a lot. They're like, oh, how can you be vegan and be black? You're missing out on all this different types of food. It's a horrible stigma.
And I'm 200 pounds and I'm like 6'1", but you're making me look small in this video.
Yeah. I'm 6'6", 240. So.
And tell the folks out there. So how long have you been vegan for?
I've been vegan for 11 years now.
11 years. And how old were you when you first went vegan?
That's a good question. 11 years. I'll be 40 in March. So
no, you're not. You're 39 right now. Are you serious?
Yeah.
You look younger than me.
I know, everybody's always like, I got carded. I was in Vegas last night for my best friend's birthday. I don't drink, but I had to get carded to even go in there. And the guy kept looking at the ID like there's no way. I was like, yeah, it's me, man.
Okay, so you're my new motivation. I'm going to meet you every couple of years. And we're going to see who looks older.
See if I'm Benjamin Button.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Just keep getting younger.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what would you say to folks, there's a couple of questions, folks out there who are looking to be athletic but still be vegan, but haven't made the transition yet, what tip would you give them?
I would just say get ready for a lot of outside negativity. But just like anything, even if you were to just start to get in shape without being vegan, there's this huge
a lot of people try to
oh man, don't go get in shape. You know how hard that is?
Well, it makes them feel bad.
Exactly, because it makes them reflect on all the times that they didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with veganism. It's like, hey man, you can't do that. Don't do that. I heard this one story about this one lady that got sick off a salad.
Yeah.
You hear all that. So get ready for that. And I think prepare your mind to just take over. Like, you have to basically own your results. Whatever you want to do, whether it's earn a degree, learn a new language, learn more about your health, eat a different way, you're responsible for it. And the more and more that you take that responsibility, you can't fail. Because it's always going to be outside forces, but if you internally are prepared and you stick to it, there's nobody that can stop you.
And I mean, you could be an athlete and be a plant-based athlete completely.
Easy.
Yeah, easy, like nothing. And the only hard part about it is that you were raised one way.
Exactly.
You gotta change.
And you'll have temptations all over the place.
Yeah.
It'll happen. Like, but then when you go back to it and go, you know what, I got this, you're fine. Like, don't beat yourself up. You might slip, go right back to it. Don't take another 2 weeks to go back to it. Like, I slipped this one time, I'm right back on it.
And you said you're 11 years vegan.
11 years. Yeah.
So what made you do it initially?
My mom was diagnosed with colon cancer, actually. When she was diagnosed with colon cancer, I talked to the doctors, and I was like, how did this happen? And he told me that animal protein was a huge contributor.
Oh my God.
And when I found that out, I was like, so this is not hereditary?
That's weird that the doctor said that.
And everybody's like, you don't realize how special that was when he told you.
Yeah, doctors don't talk like that.
Exactly. And I was like, this is not hereditary? And he's like, no, this is a lifestyle choice. And when I heard that, of course I did more research before I just went gung-ho.
Yeah.
But once I did the research, I was just like, this makes no sense why I would keep doing this. It's like, if there's a 70% chance that I'm gonna run off a cliff if I keep doing this certain kind of marathon training, I'm not gonna train over there. I'm gonna do something else. So I figured it out.
But a lot of people don't have that kind of foresight.
I've always been that way. Like, it's just something I'm like, wait, this is not gonna work. I love proving people wrong on a lot of things, but there's certain things I'm like, you know what? My health is involved. I'm not gonna prove you wrong. Like, it's okay.
And what kind of? I mean, you're almost 40. You said. So what kind of sports are your go-to sports?
Basketball, football. I kind of slowed down a little bit. You know, the joints aren't the same, but I still play. And like, people are like, man, what school do you go to? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not in school anymore.
Like 20 years ago.
I still got the skill. It's just the joints. I've had 2 knee surgeries, broken foot. I got a titanium plate in my wrist. I'm done. Yeah, so like,
I got the one in my arm.
yeah, exactly. I'm at the point. I'm like, you know what? It's enough of the injuries. Let's just go. And that's why I do the Stairmaster more now, because I'm like,
Keep the knees going.
keep the knees going. I don't feel like, like I pounded them for that whole time, and I'm sweating buckets like when I get done. And the cardio level is great. So
Well, like the human body is the only machine that breaks down if it's not used. So
it's the only one
you're
that
just
does.
keeping it-
Exactly. Got to stay in motion.
Well, as we close out here, it's great to meet you. I didn't know you were so cool in person. I'm glad I talked to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate
I'll
that.
connect with you again in the future. But folks that are watching on my YouTube or Instagram, how can they find out about you? Instagram, Badass Vegan.
Instagram, Badass Vegan. The website is badassvegan.com. You can email me at john@badassvegan.com. I have a YouTube as well. Like I
And
said,
what's your YouTube?
Badass Vegan. Like, I kept the uniform. I didn't want to rock the boat.
Thanks again for being on the show.
Thanks, man. Thanks.